These are the top 5 best balance transfer credit cards with no hard inquiry to see if you are approved. These top 5 balance transfer credit cards are the most underrated, overlooked, and never talked about balance transfer credit cards because nobody's really willing to do all the work and find these cards like I am. But after I make this video, everyone's going to be talking about them. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses, and the reason why is not because I think I'm too cool or I don't want you to see the whites of my eyes. It's actually I have a crazy gnarly eye infection. I had to go to the doctor today and get an antibiotic because it actually got worse and I got a little worried. So as you may know, I always show up no matter if I'm sick or if I'm losing my voice, I'm going to show up. I recently just purchased 2 little puppies right after Christmas, and I think that the little puppies were a little dirty and I rubbed my eye and that's what got in my eye. It could be that, I don't know where it came from, but you don't want to see this gnarly eye, so that's why I'm wearing my sunglasses. But I promise you, I will show you the puppies. If you want to see the puppies, let me know. Drop it in the comment section because they are adorable. They're so adorable that I may give them their own YouTube channel. But let's get into this crazy topic that I need to bring to you today. We have the top 5 best balance transfer credit cards. Now, credit card debt has hit an all-time high. It is in the trillions of dollars across the United States. So it's very important that I bring you really valuable information to help you get yourself out of credit card debt as fast as we possibly can, because the goal should be to be debt-free in 2024. If you do a simple Google search of best 0% balance transfer credit cards, you're going to find that a lot of these credit cards are going to make you apply to see if you are approved, and that's going to drop your credit score. So I had to search for specific credit cards that you can apply for and see if you are approved without a hard inquiry. All 5 of these credit cards are not on any of the lists that you can find on Google. Coming in hot at number 5 is the Amex Everyday Preferred Credit Card. Now, this is a very unique card. Understand it does come with an annual fee of $95. But here's the secret, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever have a credit card with an annual fee, do it for the first year, use it, use all the benefits, and then call the credit card company and ask them to switch you to another credit card that doesn't have an annual fee. That's a huge insider tip right there. I hope you like that. But you need to make sure that the date has not hit when you ask to switch the credit card and not have to pay an annual fee. They will in fact help you move the credit card, and they will not close it. They'll just switch out the product to a different type of product that they carry. Now, the American Express Everyday Preferred Card is going to get you 15,000 membership reward points after you spend $2,000 in your first 6 months of card membership. You're also going to get 3x points on groceries at US supermarkets on up to $6,000 per year. You're also going to get 2x points on gas at US gas stations with no cap, and you're going to get 1x points on all other purchases. So it's a great card for just everyday spending because you're hitting the categories of groceries and gas, and we need both of those every day. Now, you're also going to get 0% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months from the date of account opening, and this is why it makes the list. Coming in hot at number 4 is the American Express Everyday Credit Card. Now, this is a great credit card because it has no annual fee, so it's free to carry it in your wallet if you decide to keep it after your introductory period. So now you're going to earn 10,000 membership reward points after you spend $2,000 in 6 months of your card membership. You're also going to get 2x points on groceries at US supermarkets up to $6,000 per year, and you're going to get 1x points on all other purchases. But you're also going to get 0% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 15 months from the date of account opening, and that's why I got it on the list. Both of these last credit cards are in fact credit cards with American Express. A lot of people believe that American Express only has charge cards. Well, in this video, we're going to prove them all wrong. And at the end of the video, I'm also going to tell you what is your required credit score for all 5 of these credit cards. Last part is the most important. Coming in at number 3 is the American Express Cash Magnet Card. This card comes with no annual fee, so if you decide to keep it, guess what? It costs you absolutely nothing. It doesn't cost you a dime to keep it in your wallet. Now, you're going to earn $200 back after you spend $2,000 on purchases on your new card within the first 6 months. You'll receive the $200 back in form of a statement credit, so be aware of that. Now, you're going to get 1.5% unlimited cash back on all your purchases. You're also going to get 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for 15 months. That's a solid deal. Now, this card has a very unique feature that's called the buy now, pay later. This card is one of the very few cards that offers it. A lot of cards do not offer the buy now, pay later feature. Be aware of that. So if you do the buy now, pay later, it's going to structure it into monthly payments. So for the first 15 months, you're going to do $0 buy now, pay later intro plan fees on plans created during the first 15 months. Plans created after that will have a fixed monthly plan fee of up to 1.33%. Still not bad. The Cash Magnet card doesn't have a bunch of frills and thrills like the last two that we had, but guess what? It still has that great balance transfer offer for 15 months, and that's why it makes the list. I bet you had no idea that American Express had this many balance transfer credit cards. I want you to be aware that no other credit card company has this many balance transfer credit cards, and the next two that we're going to talk about are the most underrated, overlooked, and nobody ever talks about them. Coming in scorching hot at number 2 is the Blue Cash Everyday Card by American Express. Now, this card is going to come in with no annual fee, so if you decide to keep the card in your wallet, guess what? Doesn't cost you a dime. We absolutely love that. Now, you're going to earn $250 back after you spend $2,000 on purchases on your new card within the first 6 months. Now, you're going to receive the cash back in form of a statement credit, so be aware of that. Now, you're also going to get 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for 15 months from the date of account opening. You're also going to get the buy now, pay later $0, so you don't have to pay those crazy fees if you decide to use the buy now, pay later feature. This card does offer that. You're going to get 3% cash back on groceries at US supermarkets up to $6,000 per year, 3% cash back on online retail purchases up to $6,000 per year at US online retailers, so remember that. You're also going to get 3% cash back on gas at US gas stations up to $6,000 per year. But wait, it doesn't stop there. You're also going to receive the $84 Disney bundle credit, so you'll receive $7 back monthly if you use it on a plan that's $9.99 plus of a Disney bundle plan. Now, you're also going to get $180 Home Chef credit, so you'll receive $15 per month in statement credits if you use Home Chef. If there's anybody out there that's used Home Chef, let me know, because I've never used it and I've always had these extra credits but just never actually pulled the trigger on it. But this is why I like this card, because it brings you a lot of value. Taking up the number 1 spot, we have the American Express Blue Cash Preferred Credit Card. Now, this card is going to come in with a $0 introductory annual fee for the first year. Then it's going to be $95 every year after. Now, if you're done with this card after 12 months, before your 12-month mark hits, you can switch out of this and go to another card that has a 0% annual fee, like the card we just talked about, the Everyday Cash card. You can switch out and go to that product, and you'll keep the same account. They'll just switch out the card, and there's actually no hard inquiry to do that also. But this card is going to come in with $250 back after you spend $3,000 in 6 months, and you will receive it as a statement credit. Now, you're going to get 0% introductory APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. This is slightly less than all the other ones at 15 months. The 12 months is still really solid. You're also going to get the $0 buy now, pay it later feature for 12 months. It's a very solid process that you get to use and make big purchases and make monthly payments on them, so you don't have to come out of pocket right out the gate on one big purchase. And that's a huge deal with the buy now, pay later feature with American Express. Now, the reason why this card is number 1 is because of all the other features it has. You're going to get 6% cash back on groceries on up to $6,000 per year at US supermarkets. You're going to get 6% cash back on streaming on select streaming subscriptions, and 3% cash back on transit. That includes taxis, ride shares, parking, tolls, trains, buses, and more. And you're also going to get the Disney bundle credit with this credit card. Now, you're probably thinking, wow, these were literally all American Express credit cards. That's right. And the reason why I chose them, because nobody ever talks about them. And then secondly, very important, remember, there is no hard inquiry to see if you are approved, but if you accept the offer and you move forward, there is a hard inquiry. Just understand that. So you don't have to go apply for all kinds of other credit cards, like any Chase Bank credit card, Citibank, any other credit cards that you go apply for. They're not going to tell you if you're approved, and you're going to get a hard inquiry, and we don't want that. Everybody thinks that it's very difficult to get an American Express credit card. As Entry level to get an American Express credit card is going to be a 640 FICO bank card score 8. Now, of course, there's all kinds of other factors, so don't come for me in the comments saying, I had a 640 and I got declined. There are a lot of determining factors that are going to play it, but we have seriously seen a lot of my clients get an American Express credit card with a 640 bank card score 8. That's very important to understand. Don't look at your Credit Karma score. You need to be looking at your FICO bank card score 8. If you need to find that, link is always going to be in the description of this video. For My Score IQ, we can get a $1 7-day trial to see all of your credit scores that the lenders actually look for. If you are interested in any of these credit cards that we talked about today, link is going to be in the description and in the comment section. That greatly helps our channel and help feed our puppies. And yes, I'm very serious about making a YouTube channel for the puppies. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you watch the next video because it is about American Express also. And don't forget, subscribe to increase your credit score.